The second interview is often more in-depth than the first. By this stage, the employer already knows your basic qualifications and is more focused on assessing your fit for the team, your problem-solving abilities, and your long-term potential. This is your opportunity to demonstrate deeper insights, share specific experiences, and stand out as the ideal candidate. Second interviews often include behavioral questions, technical scenarios, and questions about culture fit. Employers want to see how you handle real-world situations, whether your soft skills align with their expectations, and if you can adapt to the company environment. Being prepared for these types of questions is essential. In this video, we'll cover common second interview questions, provide detailed sample answers, and give tips for responding confidently. Practicing these will help you feel prepared and polished for your follow-up interview. Question 1. Why should we hire you over other candidates? Employers ask this question to see how well you can summarize your unique value and distinguish yourself. Here's how you can approach it. Focus on your relevant skills, experiences, and results. In my previous role, I led a project that increased customer retention by 15% in 6 months. I have experience collaborating with cross-functional teams and managing deadlines under pressure. I believe my combination of results-driven experience and teamwork makes me a strong fit for this role. Tip: highlight measurable achievements and qualities that directly relate to the position. Show confidence, not arrogance. Question 2. Can you provide an example of when you solved a difficult problem? Second interviews often dive deeper into problem-solving and critical thinking. Here's how you can approach it. Use the STAR method: situation, task, action, result. At my last job, our client reported a system issue that risked delaying deliverables. My task was to identify the root cause and implement a solution quickly. I coordinated with IT and reviewed all workflows, identifying a minor coding error. After correcting it and testing the system thoroughly, the project was delivered on time, and the client praised our proactive response. Tip: choose an example that shows initiative, analytical skills, and the ability to work under pressure. Question 3. Describe a time you had to adapt to change. Employers ask this to assess flexibility and resilience, particularly in dynamic workplaces. Here's how you can approach it. Give a detailed example. During a major organizational restructure, my team had to adopt a new project management tool. Initially, the transition slowed down our workflow. I took the initiative to learn the tool quickly, created a step-by-step guide for colleagues, and held short training sessions. Within 2 weeks, the team was fully operational and productivity improved. Tip: highlight your ability to embrace change proactively and help others adapt. Question 4. Tell me about a time you disagreed with a coworker. Second interviews often probe interpersonal and conflict resolution skills. Here's how you can approach it. Focus on collaboration and resolution. While working on a marketing campaign, a colleague and I disagreed on the campaign's target audience. I listened carefully to their perspective and suggested we review recent data together. Using the insights, we adjusted our strategy, and the campaign performed better than expected. Tip: avoid blaming others. Emphasize communication, collaboration, and the positive outcome. Question 5. What motivates you to do your best work? Employers want to know what drives you and whether it aligns with the company culture. Here's how you can approach it. Share genuine motivators. I'm motivated by seeing the tangible impact of my work. For example, in my last role, designing a customer feedback program allowed me to implement changes that improved satisfaction scores by 20%. Knowing that my efforts contribute to real results keeps me focused and engaged. Tip: link your motivators to the responsibilities of the role. Question 6. Describe a successful project you led. This question helps employers evaluate leadership, organization, and results. Here's how you can approach it. Provide a detailed story. I led a team responsible for launching a new internal knowledge sharing platform. My role included planning timelines, delegating tasks, and ensuring engagement across departments. By the launch date, all employees had access, training was completed, and feedback showed a 90% satisfaction rate. The project improved collaboration significantly. Tip: focus on your specific contributions and measurable outcomes. Question 7. How do you prioritize tasks when managing multiple responsibilities? Employers are checking for time management and organizational skills. Here's how you can approach it. Explain your process. I create a daily and weekly task list, prioritizing urgent deadlines first. For example, when managing 3 client projects simultaneously, I mapped out key milestones and scheduled regular check-ins with the teams. This approach helped us deliver all projects on time and maintain high-quality standards. Tip: give concrete examples to show your method in action. Question 8. How do you handle constructive criticism? This question evaluates openness to feedback and willingness to improve. Here's how you can approach it. Show receptiveness and learning. I welcome constructive feedback as an opportunity to improve. Once, a manager suggested I provide more detailed status updates. I implemented a weekly progress report and shared it with the team, which improved communication and project efficiency. Tip: demonstrate that you not only accept feedback but also act on it positively. Question 9. Why are you interested in this role at this stage of the process? Second interviews often probe deeper into motivation and fit for the company. Here's how you can approach it. Connect your skills, experience, and goals to the role. After learning more about the position during the first interview, I'm particularly excited about the opportunity to work on cross-functional projects. My experience in project management and collaboration aligns well with the responsibilities, and I'm motivated to contribute to the team's success. Tip: show that your interest has grown and is specific, not generic. Question 10. Do you have any questions for us? By the second interview, this is your chance to ask more strategic or detailed questions. Here's how you can approach it. Ask about team dynamics, growth opportunities, or upcoming projects. Could you share more about the team's priorities for the next 6 months? Or, what does success in this role look like after the first year? Tip: thoughtful questions demonstrate preparation and genuine interest in the position and company. Conclusion: second interviews are about proving that you are the right fit on multiple levels: skills, teamwork, problem solving, and culture. By preparing detailed examples and structured answers, you show confidence, professionalism, and readiness for the responsibilities of the role. Approach each question thoughtfully, support your responses with real stories, and include measurable results whenever possible. With practice, you can handle any second interview question with poise, leaving a lasting impression that positions you as the ideal candidate.